And so on homecoming, we're underway as Trey Smack sends this one back through the end zone, a touchback, and that'll allow us to walk out the quarterback for the Mississippi State Bulldogs. He's a graduate student out of Shreveport, Louisiana. Blake Shapen is his name. He's been around a while.
He's a tough dude, Sean. He obviously started his career at Baylor, came to Mississippi State, played against us last year, but was injured in the game. He's tough. He's got a great arm. Mississippi State's offense is based off the run. They want to be able to run the football. I think for the Gators to win today, we need to stuff that run game.
They are without one of their lead backs. Rothwell will not play today, so the lead back will be Devon Booth. Shapen making his 32nd career start dating back to his Baylor days. Off the left hash, 1st and 10 at the 25. I'll hand it off to Booth, running to his right. It's grabbed from behind and wrestled down by Miles Graham at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 6. This is a very good first quarter team. They've outscored their opponents in the first quarter 65-16 this season. And they run with tempo. 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap. Shapen does not hand off. Pulls it back. Throws a long one down the left side. Laying out and making the catch is Anthony Evans. Big play strike on 2nd and 4. He beat Jamrock Grimsley, who is starting at corner instead of McLean. And into the red zone is Mississippi State.
Yeah, Evans is a transfer from Georgia. They went play action, beautifully thrown football. Really good catch by Evans.
44 yards to the Florida 21-yard line. Snap back to Shapen, fakes the handoff, turns left side to quarterback run. Goes down and meets Alfonso Allen, shoulder to shoulder. Down at just shy of the 15-yard line.
Yeah, it faked me out. They ran zone read. Shapen put it in the belly of the tailback, pulled it out. Another good gain on 1st down by the Bulldogs.
Evans, one of 2 receivers right, tight end left. Snap back to Shapen. Fake the handoff, quarterback run between the tackles. He cut back inside after stepping to his left. Short of the line again, Alfonso Allen Jr. at safety getting the stop. No Jordan Castell. That streak of 30 straight starts comes to an end today. Castell unable to go after the shoulder injury last week. Devin Moore at one corner, Grimsley the other, George Gums on the far edge. 3rd down and 2. The line to gain is the 11. Handed off to Booth, got a hole, 1st down, and took a hit and tumbles to the 6. The 1st and goal for the Bulldogs. Sharif Denson kept him out of the end zone, but the Bulldogs in good shape.
Yeah, they faked the jet sweep and just handed it off to Booth right up the gut. And Gators have a man down.
And Denson is down. No Dijon Johnson, McLean, Castell out. Secondary is decimated right now.
Well, there you go, boys. You talked about possibly not having Cormani McLean. You open up the drive right there. 2nd play of the game, 3rd play of the game. Take a deep shot, pick on Jamrock Grimsley, the redshirt freshman. Gets exactly what they want out of it. Florida going to have to find a way, thin in the secondary today, to limit the big playability of Mississippi State.
And that is not a good sign. Denson, just one of the more reliable guys, the star position in that Gators defense. They'll send both Thompson and Evans wide right as they break the huddle. Snap back to Shapen, hand it off to Booth, trying to run nearly straight ahead. Is driven into the turf by Jaden Robinson with the help of Gums. Be down just shy of the 2, it looks like. Miles Graham also assisting on the play.
Mississippi State came out of that sugar huddle. When they broke the huddle, they snapped the ball quickly, ran a little split zone. Good positive play for the Bulldogs.
Right in between the hashes now, 2nd and goal outside the 2. Chapin takes the snap, fakes the handoff, goes a dart right side, it's broken up. It was intended for Thompson and broken up on the play. It looks like Devin Moore.
Yeah, Devin Moore hasn't had many balls thrown his way. I think he's an NFL-type corner. And what's interesting is that was an RPO, Sean. They ran a counter play. If he hands that off to the tailback, I think he walks into the end zone.
Taylor's in it, quarterback, the true freshman. This is 3rd and goal just outside of the 2. Taylor takes the shotgun snap. Quarterback keeper after a play fake, running to his right, broke a tackle, and danced into the end zone. Touchdown of his career, the freshman out of Macon, Mississippi.
Yeah, basically that was just quarterback sweep to the right.
He was the last man that Taylor was able to beat. Extra point from the left-footed kicker is good. The Aggies held the Bulldogs to just 51 snaps in that game. That's how good that Aggies defense is. Line drive kickoff here. is going to check up and then go out of bounds. It'll be a penalty. I don't know if I've ever seen a line drive kickoff hit the one and then back up like a Jeff Cardozo approach to the green and kick out of bounds.
Thank goodness it went out of bounds.
It is.
Yes. Otherwise, it's in play for anybody.
Yeah.
DJ Lagway to lead him out, Shane. What can he do better today?
Well, DJ just needs to throw completions. You know, one of my favorite sayings is bore me with completions. I think they're going to have some opportunities at some big plays today.
Lagway in the shotgun. Jaden Ball on his right hip. Pernell Brown, the third in motion. Fake the handoff. Lagway to throw right side. Got it to Sturdivant. Caught it at the 49. 4 more after that. Chunk play to start. 1st and 10 Gators on the plus side of the Bulldog 45-yard line.
Yeah, Gators went play action. Sturdivant ran a crossing route. That's one of the staples of this offense, or deep crossers. Good, accurate throw by DJ Lagway.
Florida moving right to left, now from the right hash. Shotgun snap. Lagway slings it out right side. Screen to Brown. And he works up the right hip of the blocking Sturdivant. And gets a good push to the right sideline. Out of bounds just inside the 40-yard line. Gain of close to 6. Stopped by Brunfield.
Good first down play. Wide receiver screen to Vernell Brown, the third. Great blocking on the outside by Sturdivant.
2 right, including a tight end, 2 to the left. Motion Sturdivant into a trips to the left. Handed off to Ball. Running to his right. Cuts up north and south of the numbers. First down, Gators. Inside the 30, brought down to the 28 by Brumfield. Again, the cornerback has to make the play for a Bulldogs defense that has gone 6 straight games not allowing a first quarter touchdown. Gators trying to tie it up 7-7 and running with a little tempo here. Lagway in the gun with Ball on his left hip. Motion Hansen. Handed off. Ball behind left tackle. Kind of ran into a crowd and pushed it for a gain of 2.5.
Yeah, just the inside zone play. Got some good push. I think he gained about 3 or 4 yards. But right now, we all know Mississippi State has struggled against the run. Gators are spreading them out, putting the ball out on the perimeter. So I expect the run game to open up.
He's 2nd down and 7 after a gain of 3 at the Bulldog 26. Spotted right in between the hashes. Jake Slaughter at center. Snap it back to Lagway. 1-step drop, throws down the right sideline to the goal line. It's incomplete. He missed Dallas Wilson, who was covered tightly by Brumfield on the play. And they'll bring up 3rd down.
That's what we saw last week from A&M on defense. A lot of one-high press coverage. It's just one-on-one. DJ just overshot it.
So 3rd and 7. Last week, the average distance on 3rd down was 9.5 for the Gators.
That's hard to convert.
It does not translate into wins. Single right. Wilson. Hansen 1 of 3 to the left. 3rd and 7. Trying to identify the Mike. Unique look up front defensively for the Bulldogs. Snap back to Lagway. They blitz. Pocket closing. Lagway escapes. Rolls to his right. Pump fake. Keeps it. Tiptoes the sideline. He's got a first down. A scrambling first down for Lagway. Boy, he was in trouble as that pocket was squeezing him, and he's able to escape and move the chains.
Yeah, that might be DJ's best run from the pocket. I don't know how Mississippi State did not sack him there. They had defenders coming unblocked. Somehow DJ snuck through there for the first down.
Mark it at the 17 now, the Bulldogs. Trips in the triangle left, including Vernell Brown, the third at the tip of that triangle. Joined by Sturdivant and Wilson. Lagway in the pistol now with Ball on the right hash. Motion Sturdivant to the right. Handed off to Ball. Scoots to his right. 15-10. Broken tackle. Brought down at near the 5. That's a gain of, looks like 10. 1st and goal. Florida, brought to you by your superhero movers, Good Greek Moving and Storage.
Good response by the Gator offense. Just a counter play out of the pistol. Jaden Ball found some running room. Another first down for Gator offense.
Gators working here in the One Blood Big Red Bus red zone. 1st and goal, Florida, just shy of the 6. Motion Mizell, fake the jet to him. Lagway to throw. Lobs it into the end zone. Incomplete. Falling back, but unable to come up with it was Amir Jackson. Broken up by Brylan Lanier, the safety.
Well, we had man coverage. We did a lot of smoke and mirrors in the backfield. Had Amir Jackson on a shallow cross going from left to right. Kind of a high throw. Man, that was a good play by the DB for Mississippi State.
Yeah, he was in a mismatch size-wise. 9:05 to go in the quarter. 7-0 Bulldogs. Second goal for the Gators at the 6. Lagway takes the snap. Throws to the field side for Mizell. He turned around and couldn't come up with it. Trying to go a little out pattern here. It looked like toward the left side of the end zone. Or was the out pattern deceiving me because he had to get twisted around?
Well, it looked like a little pick play between, who was that? Mizell, and I think Sturdivant was trying to pick him, and it should have been like a fade type throw, but DJ tried to back shoulder it and it kind of got Mizell twisted and turned around.
3rd and goal now at the 7-yard line. Empty the backfield. Bullet. Ball out to the left side. Trips left to right.
We got man coverage.
Lagway out of the shotgun, takes the snap, looking right, throws, quick slant, laying in, catching and scoring is Hayden Hansen. Touchdown, Florida.
Incomplete pass.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa.
The ruling on the field is an incomplete pass. It's 4th down.
We need a replay.
Take a look, take a look.
Yeah, we went empty, Sean. We motioned ball out. The linebacker went with him, so you know you have man coverage. And they kind of ran an under route with Hayden Hansen. I still can't tell from the replay if he caught it or not.
I think he's got it. I mean, it's not a great look. And the Gators will line up for a field goal. Trey Smack.
Aren't we going to review that?
24-yard attempt. I don't know how you're not reviewing this.
Billy, call timeout.
Yes. Napier all the way down the 11 and with his hands flailing.
The previous play is under further review.
No doubt.
It was called an incomplete pass, and
Yeah.
as blurry as that is, I mean, it looks like he catches it, but
After
I can't
review,
really
the ruling
tell.
on the field is of incomplete pass is upheld. It's 4th down.
Trey Smack now for a 24-yard attempt off the right hash. Doman to hold. Good snap, good hold, and with plenty of leg. Trey Smack knocks it through. He's hit 10 straight now field goals after missing 3 in the opener. That's 45 career field goals now. He's back in a quarterback after yielding to the freshman quarterback on the scoring play earlier in the quarter. And he will hand it off here on 1st down from the 25. And Gayton has his first carry. Brought down at the 20, let's call it the 28 by Joseph Mbachu.
Boy, they go fast, don't they?
Yes, they do. Another hand off to Gayton, down around the left end. Made a man miss. 1st down as he approaches the Bulldogs sideline. Finally wrestled down just shy of the sideline at the 38. Flowers and Childs on the stop.
Just basically a sweep to the weak side. They were in a 3-by-1 set. Ran weak side for the 1st down.
Snap back to Shapen, off play action, dials over the middle, almost intercepted. Leaping attempt by Thornton at the 35. Couldn't come up with it. They had bracketed the intended receiver, Jordan Mosley.
Yeah, we were fortunate there. I mean, Shapen, he's fortunate because he threw into like triple coverage. Good thing he overshot every football player on the football field there.
Devin Moore has gone to the Gators locker room. So you are now 3 deep on your depth chart at the corners. Javari Flowers on his spot. Pass left side on 2nd down and 10. Caught there by the tight end, Traore. And brought down by Alfonso Allen. So Javari Flowers, a true freshman in one corner. And then Jamrock Grimsley making his first career start in the place of McClain at the other corner. And no Jordan Castell at safety. 3rd down and short. Shapen to throw right side. Caught by Thompson. Broken tackle. 1st down. Mississippi State to the 40-yard line. Thornton down the tackle. Thornton trying to wrestle the ball out. Got tangled up with Brennan Thompson.
Yeah, they spread you out from sideline to sideline, and you know they love to run the football between the tackles, but their outside run game is their wide receiver screen game. And they've done a phenomenal job so far doing that.
7-3 Bulldogs, 1st and 10 out the Gators 41. Shapen takes the handoff, all day to throw. Big one down the right side or down the middle, and he just missed laying out Thompson into the end zone. Allen was the primary defender, but Thompson was wide open. If he doesn't overshoot him, it's 6 more for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, they ran a switch release, meaning the two receivers to the right kind of crisscrossed, and they had a post wide open, Sean. Blake Shapen just overshot him.
2nd and 10 of the Florida 41. Trips left, single right. Shapen hands it off. Gator running left side, squeezes through a small opening, hits 2. He's pushed back after reaching the Gators' 39-yard line. Jamari Lyons on the tackle. Boy, the tight end in motion turned upfield like Canadian Football League style awfully early.
He did. That should have been a penalty. They got fortunate there that wasn't illegal motion.
Third and 8, empty the backfield. And now they'll bring Gayton back in right next to Shapen. 2-by-2 set, looking to throw. Pocket closing, sacked at the 45-yard line. Loss of 4 on the play. Shapen goes down on 3rd and 8. Cameron James and Brian Taylor both adding to their sack totals this season. Gators get their first sack in 2 weeks and will force Mississippi State to punt on their second offensive possession.
Gators front 4 ran a little twist, a little game up front. Mississippi State didn't pick it up correctly. Good stop by the Gator defense.
Pulliam, the punter, a Starkville native. He'll punt it away here, and Brown waits for a fair catch and will field it at the 11. And that's very close to being kick-catch interference. Brown asking the official why it wasn't. Lagway so far 2 of 6 throwing.
Right.
Movement up front and a flag. And Caden Jones.
Ball start on the offense, number 63. That is a 5-yard penalty. It remains first down.
Not a good thing at your own building to start a drive at your own 10 and get backed up to the 5. He just wiggled enough. Caden Jones making his 5th start today at right tackle. 1st and 15. Mizell in motion. Good to have him back. He now lines up wide left. Trey Wilson with him on the near side. Lagway takes the shotgun snap. Wines throws right side. Caught by Wilson. Made a man miss. Trucks another at the 15. The catch and yards after will get it to the 17-yard line. Another big-time play by number 6, the freshman.
Yeah, just a regular old hitch. He went down there 6 yards, turned around. DJ put it right on him, and then Dallas did the rest. Boy, that last play, Sean, Mississippi State, they didn't have a safety deeper than 6 yards.
Yeesh. Take the handoff. Lagway sends it down the left side. Turn around. Catch and drop by Wilson. Trying to, the ball wasn't placed poorly because it's away from the tight defender on the inside, Kelly Jones, who's really good. Wilson just could not come up with it.
Yeah, it was a good throw by DJ, and Dallas usually would make that catch, but you got to sometimes credit the DB. He made a good play on it.
Clarksdale, Mississippi. Been there?
Clarksdale Wildcat.
There you go. 3rd down and 3 at the 17. Gators trailing 7-3. 2 next to Lagway. They sprint out. Lagway throws, crossing around, caught, but immediately brought down to the 18-yard line. It's going to be short of the line to gain. Wow.
Now they say
It's Dallas Wilson, and now they're saying incomplete. Yep, couldn't finish the play. And the Gators going to have to punt, and it's broken up by Kelly Jones again. So it's Jones on Wilson. That's the matchup to watch.
There ain't good protection, and Dallas went from left to right on a shallow cross.
DJ 76 is now 82.
DJ threw a little behind him. Dallas normally catches that ball, but I don't think he would have made the first down even if he catches it.
Wide receiver Anthony Evans III, deep back for the Bulldogs near his own 30. Dolman to punt along the right hash. This is 4th and 3 from the Gator 17. Dolman punted 6 times last week. And he gets it away clean here. Sends it down the right side. It's going to take a sideways bounce and come to a stop at about the Bulldogs' 40-yard line. Not very good. Closed exhibitions for the Gators right now. 1st and 10, Bulldogs to their own 40, and they'll hand it off here to Devon Booth and trying to string it out to the right side. The Gators hold the edge, and Michael Caraway Jr. up to make the tackle. gain of about a yard here by Devon Booth out of Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yeah, very slow developing wide sweep to the wide field to our sideline. Gators strung it out very well.
Up-tempo pace here by the Bulldogs. Have them already on the snap. Shaping off the fake handoff. Flushed out of the pocket, rolling to his left. Fires it left sideline. That's caught, and a scoot up the sideline. And a first down as he stepped out of bounds. Jordan Mosley, transfer out of Northwestern. Change, but it's Shapen's scramble ability that gets the play done.
Yeah, and I'm glad Shapen didn't see. He rolled left, Sean, to his sideline. They had a guy about 45 yards wide open downfield.
And at the 49, 1st and 10, handed off to Booth. Broken tackle, running to his right. Trying to bury his shoulders into the chest of Caraway, and then Childs able to clean it up. And the Bulldogs kind of doing as they want on offense again here on this drive. That's a gain of 8.
Yeah, just an inside run between the tackles. The transfer from Utah State having some success.
Shaping the throw down the right side into the end zone. Broken up at the last second. Holy cow. Thompson had gotten the space he needed and then got blasted by Thornton, who timed it exactly as the ball got to Thompson, who's down and needs attention in the end zone.
Timeout.
Wow.
Injured offensive player.
Yeah, the Gators are fortunate. That's a poor throw, thank goodness, by Blake Shapen. He kind of lofted it, put too much air under it, allowed Bryce Thornton to come over and make a play, or that was an easy 6 points for the Bulldogs.
How fast did Thornton get to him? I mean, he was the help defender.
Yes.
Oh. Hanks is the freshman at corner. And speaking of freshmen, Kamario Taylor back at it, quarterback on 3rd and short. Quarterback run, took a shot as he crossed the 40-yard line. Alfonso Allen came up and blasted him, and a late flag comes in. A helmet's off of an offensive line for the Bulldogs. I think Taylor got the first down. Mississippi State.
The result of the play is a first down. After the play was over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 8. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 76. Those penalties will offset. Number 76 will be able to remain in the game due to the helmet foul.
Why does he get to remain in the game?
I'm not sure.
That's Albert Reese, their right tackle, a 5th-year senior out of Edmonton, Alberta. Childs, the linebacker for the Gators, ripped the helmet off Reese. That's why he gets to stay in. Okay. First down on the short run by Taylor. Bulldogs at the Gator 39. They're going to empty here. And a handoff. Nope, Taylor will keep after faking the handoff to the tight end out of the backfield. Will run straight ahead to the 33-yard line. Runs into a host of Florida tacklers led by Taylor and Barreau.
I didn't expect to see the freshman quarterback in the game a lot today. They're using the power QB power read, and they're having some success with it.
10 carries on the year coming into today. Shotgun snap, back to him. Powers again to the right. Allen wraps him up and pulls him down. Short of the line to gain at the Gator 31-yard line. It'll be 2 yards short. He's going to set up 3rd and about 2 here for Mississippi State with 2:35 to go in the first quarter. The Bulldogs lead it 7-3, and Mario Taylor out of Macon, Mississippi, still in the game. They bring Gayton across. Fake the jet to him. Taylor running to his right. Cut down by Allen. Alfonso Allen has done nothing but just stay with Taylor the whole time, and he cuts down Taylor short of the line to gain.
Yeah, that's a really good.
4th and 2.
Really good play in open space, making that tackle. Gets a very athletic quarterback, and now Blake Shapen on this 4th down is back in the ball game.
So they're going to go for it, or at least show here. Clock at 150 and rolling. The line to gain is the 4 to 29. It is spotted between the 30 and the 31. Off the right hash. Gayton motioning. Take the jet. Shapen to run. Into the backfield is Robinson, and he got him. He got him. Gators defense gets a stop, and it's a turnover on downs.
Yeah, great stop by the Gators on defense. Now, Sean, if we don't get a TV timeout here, we need to take a shot with this momentum change.
Yeah, it's a sudden change for sure. It keeps the game at 7-3. And so the Gators defense, after surrendering a touchdown on the opening drive of the day, has stuffed the Bulldogs. And there is no TV timeout, Shane Matthews, so
let's take a shot. I mean, we got the crowd on the momentum change, sudden change, however you want to phrase it. This is a good time to launch one down the field.
Sturdivant and Mizell to the right. Two tight ends left. Now motion Jackson to the right. Fake the handoff to Ball. Lagway throws to Ball, open on the left side. Caught at the 38, cuts back inside and lost his footing. That's a pretty weird spot on this field. It's a little bare there at the 40 to the near side. And Ball loses his footing, but moves the chains. First down, Gators.
Yeah, Gators were going to take a shot there. We rolled right. We faked the ball, and then he was the safety valve and the flat. DJ hit him.
Gain of 11. Lagway fires right side on first down. Caught by Sturdivant. He stiff arms a man and then runs out of room. Out of bounds on the far sideline at the Florida 41. 1 minute and 3 seconds remaining in the quarter.
There's the hitch route. We've thrown a couple of those today. They're easy completions. DJ's been accurate on them, throwing them on time.
This is the shot play right here, Shane. It's got to be right. Second and 6.
I'm all for it.
Shift both tight ends right. Brings Sturdivant from right to left. Mizell in a trips formation with those two tight ends. Lagway in the pistol.
A lot of green grass down here to start a minute.
Lagway takes the snap, hands it off instead to Ball. Good hole up the middle. Gets to the plus side of the field, brought down 1 yard shy of the line to gain. He's down at the Bulldog 49. It'll bring him 3rd and 1 on a tackle by Jameel Burrows. And that likely will be the last play of the quarter. Mississippi State is going to win a first quarter again, it sure looks like. Let's see if Lagway gets a snap off here. Game clock at 10. He's got him lined up. Jackson motions right to left. 3rd and a yard. Takes the snap. Fakes the handoff. Rolls right. Throws. Caught on the outside. The numbers by Mizell. First down, Gators on the last play of the quarter. Left to right for us. Mizell in motion. 1st and 10 Gators at the 37 of Mississippi State. Lagway takes the snap. Looks over the middle. Pressure coming up the middle. Lagway spins, rolls left, throws, caught left sideline. Mizell circle the defender, cuts back inside. 20 down to the 19-yard line. What a slick reception for Aiden Mizell.
Yeah, that was one of DJ's best plays as the Gator, honestly. He eluded a couple of free rushers, did a little spin move to the left and fired a hitch route or wherever Mizell was doing, and then Mizell did the rest, but really good job by DJ Lagway.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Lagway motions Brown behind the formation. Handed off the Ball. Running right side, a lot of room. 10, 5 to the right side. Broken tackle to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Ball's 4th touchdown and the lead for the first time today for Florida. Rocco Underwood on the long snap. And the kick is away, and it is good.
It was basically an outside zone play, but we had a lot of smoke and mirrors, and we faked the reverse to Vernell Brown the 3rd. The defense has to honor that, and it holds them for a second, and then Jaden Ball just ran through a couple of arm tackles into the end zone.
Jaden Ball now 5 carries, 48 yards, 9.6 yards per carry. Smacks kickoff, left to right and through the back of the end zone. 10-7 here in the second quarter. Chapin, 4 of 8 throwing, is in the shotgun and shifts 3 players. He'll bring Evans into the backfield on his right hip. Evans is a receiver. 2 to each side. Chapin to throw here on first down. The right side out to the right flat. Evans makes the catch, but he's tracked down quickly by Michael Caraway Jr.
Yeah, that's a really good tackle by Caraway Jr. in open space. They threw a flat route to him, but if you miss that tackle, it's a big play.
Swing it out to the right side on second down to Evans. And bottled up quickly again by Alfonso Allen Jr. this time.
He's
gain of a
around.
couple. Yep, he is. And look, this is a transfer from Baylor that week by week has shown great improvement into the SEC. It's 3rd and 5 now for the Bulldogs. Chapin in an offset pistol here. The ball at the receiver out to the left. That's Evans. Pocket closing, and Bachu, sack. Sack. Brendan Bett in there as well. Sapp in there as well. But it was Mbachu, I think, with that initial hit. I got to get a replay to make sure I know who hit first, but it's the second sack now for the Gators defense. And it's 4th and 11 as a result.
Yeah, Gators ran.
And Mbachu he rode over the quarterback.
Yeah, just ran a twist again, a 4-man rush. Poor protection by Mississippi State, and this is the problem when you go fast, Sean. Boy, that was a quick 3 plays.
Long punt down the near side. Brown backpedaling, fields at the 18, and wrestled down. Hangs on to the football. Good coverage by the Bulldogs. 12:44 to go in the second quarter. Lagway out of the pistol, fakes a handoff the ball. Dials it up. Going big down the middle. Caught by Vernell Brown third. Good. And he's sliding down near the 26-yard line. Where has that been? Big play Lagway on first down, and the Gators get a chunk here.
Yeah, nobody in the middle of the field for Mississippi State. Vernell just ran a post route. Good play action, good protection. Laid it out there, and Vernell Brown, the third, ran right underneath it.
50-yard strike. 1st and 10 at the 28 officially. Pull it the back out. Ball now wide left. Lagway by himself. 1st and 10 in Bulldog territory. Lagway takes the snap. They bring 4. Lagway guns it over the middle for the end zone. Intercepted at the 4-yard line. And a return out to the 25, the 30 to the 32, and Lanier picks off DJ Lagway. 8th interception by Lagway. 7th most in FBS.
Yeah, try to hit a seam route. You can't stare that guy down. And he threw it too late. His drop was a little slow. You got to take your steps and let that thing go and complete between 18 and 22 yards. Safety came way out of the middle of the field for the interception.
The Bulldogs now have an interception in all 7 of their games. It's time for the second longest streak in FBS behind Michigan's 10 straight. There's the 9th interception by the Bulldogs secondary this season. Lanier's got 2 of them. Wow, what a change here. Now does Mississippi State take a shot? Shaping on first down. Reverse. Coming to the near side, Thompson. Toward the left sideline. The Gators hold here on the edge and bottle them up thanks to Allen and Cameron James, who gets his name called for the first time today.
Yeah, that was like an old wing T play out of the shotgun.
Yeah.
People going all different directions. Good job by the Gator defense not being fooled.
It's like a crisscross fake in the backfield.
Yeah.
Loss of 2, as a matter of fact. Trips right, single left. 2nd and 12 now from the Bulldog 32. Shaping making a change at the line. This big crowd trying to get back into it. Snap back to Shaping. Fakes the handoff. All day to throw. Guns it over the middle. That's caught. And wrestled down is Thompson near the 46. Hanks on the stop for the Gators, but enough to move the chains out to the Mississippi State 48, 47.
Good protection. He just ran a square in, and Shaping put it right on Brennan Thompson, right in between the 0.
Out of a 2-by-2 set. Fake a handoff. Quarterback run to the left side. Shaping turns his back to the defenders and gets across midfield to the 49. Ran into Childs and Allen. Shaping's never been afraid of contact. Former Baylor Bear is a tough dude. Gain of 3 on 2nd and 7. Shaping out. Fakes the quarterback draw, hands it off to Booth, who drives through a big hole and deep into Gators territory to the 34. Boy, he got first 6 yards with ease.
Yeah, they snapped it so fast. All they did was run like an old school draw out of the shotgun. Gators weren't ready.
Snapping again already on first down. Throw to the right side. Caught by Evans. Broken tackle at the 25. And then bulldozing his way toward the 20. Out of bounds eventually as Anthony Evans spotted at the 19 of the Gators.
Yeah, they're going fast. That's their outside run game right there. They threw the wide receiver screen to Anthony Evans, and he's a powerful runner after he catches the football. 1st and
10, 2-by-2 set. Booth on the left tip of Shaping. This is the longest they've taken to snap on this drive. Shaping now will change the play at the line of scrimmage. 7 in the box for the Gators. Motion the tight end to the left. Hand it off to Booth up the middle. And he'll churn his way to a gain of about 3 yards. Close to 4. Cameron James with another tackle here, keeping him off the 15-yard line. 1, 2, 3, 4 subs in for the Gators, including Jaden Woods, replacing George Gums on the edge. A second down and 7. And a 10-7 game led by the Gators. Spot the ball at the Florida 16-yard line officially.
Well, they're taking their time now.
Yeah, they're in that sugar huddle there. They break it, shaping in the shotgun. Motion Evans left to right. Snap back off the right hash, handed off to Gayton, started straight, balls out, fumble, and recovered by Florida at the 16-yard line. Jaden Woods, who just checked in, scooped it up.
I was watching Jeff Levy. He didn't like what was called. He was running down to call timeout, didn't call timeout. Boy, the game of football is a strange sport.
Holy cow. Both teams with huge plays on these back-to-back drives, and both of them cough it up.
I mean, nobody even hit him.
Well, Brian Taylor reached in, and I think he raked it loose while fighting off a blocker.
Oh, I think you're correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Woods jumped on it. So the Florida Gators get it right back. Still 10-7 Florida, 8:39 to go in the second quarter. Brown in motion left to right. Lagway out of the shotgun, hands it off the ball. Running left, has some room, cuts back inside. Made a man miss, and then ankle tackled at the 28-yard line. Gain of 12 on the run. Brylan Lanier, the safety, got him on the shoe tops to bring down Jaden Ball.
Yeah, outside run out of the shotgun to the left. Had a lot of movement by the big guys up front, and Jaden Ball put his foot in the ground, cut it back, easy first down.
Wilson left. The other Wilson, Trey Wilson, wide right. He's 1 of 2 to the near side. In the pistol now, Lagway on 1st and 10. Takes the snap. Jet sweep to Brown. Running to his left, turns north and south, and cuts uphill for a gain of 12 to the 40. First down Gators. They move the chains thanks to Good Greek Moving and Storage, your superhero movers. Renell Brown III getting a touch. Lagway on the left hash and the pistol with Ball. Trips left, including a tight end. Motion Brown out of that to the right. Turn, hand off the Ball. Running left, big hole, might be gone. Put the hammer down, big boy. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Gators.
Is that a flag over there?
Holding on the offense, number 3. It's a 10-yard penalty. It is first down.
Yeah, we blocked it well up front. That was on Trey Wilson on the outside.
Here's your replay, Shane Matthews.
Well, he grabbed him, but then he let go. But my goodness, look at that hole.
Yes.
I think you and I could have maybe got 20 or 25 yards on that.
I could have gotten to the hole. First and like 4 here at the 47 of Florida. Brown motions left to right. On the pistol, this time we go right side. No, fake it, the ball. Lagway to throw, scrambling now. In trouble. Tucks it, stumbling, coming to the near side to midfield, and leaps out of bounds. Got undercut by Anderson while going out of bounds. Thankfully, Lagway, when he hit the slick tarp beyond the boundary, came up okay.
That was an interesting scramble. We had guys chasing DJ the whole way, and I kept thinking they were going to make a shoestring tackle, but he outran them all to the sideline. And I guess it's second down.
They spot him just shy of the 50, which is the line to gain.
Well, if you ever want to take a shot here, my goodness, it's 2nd and an inch.
Tight splits up front, heavy to the left side. Trey Wilson motioning back toward the formation. Lagway hands it off. KD Daniels first carry. He's good for a first down and a gain of 5 to the 45 of the Bulldogs.
Good to see 21 in the backfield. I'm a big KD Daniels fan. I think he's got great vision and great feet. He's extremely quick.
Mississippi young man out of West Point High School. 1st and 10 at the 45. Hanson 1 of 2 to the left. Lagway hands it off. Daniels behind a blocker, got to the 2nd level and inside the 40. Brought down to the 39-yard line by Isaac Smith. Pretty cool. Some of these Mississippi boys get to play against their home state. There are Florida guys on the other side.
He's from West Point, which is about 30-35 miles from Starkville. Maybe a little longer, but it's pretty close.
2nd and 4 at the 39 of the Bulldogs. Gators lead it 10-7. Unbalanced to the left. Lagway takes the snap, shoulder fake left, fires left, wide open. Amir Jackson tipped it to himself. Did he corral it? No, he got out of bounds before having a firm grasp on the football down near the 18-yard line.
Yeah, we ran a little stalk wheel route.
Is an incomplete pass
by Amir Jackson. I don't know if the ball was thrown a little high or if he just didn't get his 2 paws on it. Hard to see on the replay.
Replay unkind.
The fans have a better replay than we do, I guess.
Apparently.
The ruling on the field is an incomplete pass. The previous play is under further review.
Take Casey, you're a tight end. I need your tight end to come up big on this play for me.
Well, fellas, for a young guy, if there's one thing I'm going to tell Amir Jackson, that you got to be able to catch the ball as soon as it hits your hands. That's the second time this game, one on the touchdown that could be in the first quarter, and this one right here that he double catches it. It's almost like he's deadening the ball. His hands come off of it, then they come back on it. He's got to find a way to stick that ball as soon as it touches his hands.
I think he's going to come away with a catch.
He might, because that 1 foot may have been in bounds when he had possession.
Yeah, he pulled it back to him.
After review, the player did have firm control with his right foot in bounds. Therefore, it's a catch. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
All right.
Spotted on the left hash. Lagway in the pistol with Katie Daniels behind him. Motion Jackson right to left. Lagway to throw. Lobs it right side. Fade pattern. Turnaround catch incomplete. One of J. Michael Sturdivant 2 steps into the end zone. Defended by Diago Brumfield.
I like the read. It was one-on-one coverage. We ran a go route down here on the south, on our sideline, going towards the south end zone. I'd like to see DJ. Sometimes his go balls are a little flat. Put a little more air into it. Okay. Give our guy a chance to go get it.
So Lagway now 10 of 18 through the air for 163. The Gators have outgained the Bulldogs now in total offense 262 to 183. Bulldogs going to sub 2.
We're going to have to call timeout because all these subs.
Yeah. 4 on the play clock. 2nd and 10. And a timeout from Billy Napier and the Gators.
Florida takes their church timeout of the half.
When Florida subs, that allows the Bulldogs to sub.
And they can take their time.
That's the thing. I don't understand.
No
2 in a stack to the right. Tight end left. Out of the pistol. Handed off to Ball. Probing. Runs into a crowd here, and we'll get to the 18-yard line. Gain of 3 here to set up 3rd down. This is a big one. Coming up for the Gators is Vernell Brown, the 3rd, checks in and replaces tight end Amir Jackson.
Yeah, that was an interesting check. I don't know what their check with me was there, but we had man coverage, and you had both the Wilson boys on the same side with press coverage. Maybe an opportunity for a big play.
1 Wilson left, 1 right, and it's 5 wide now for the Gators. Lagway in an empty here on 3rd and 7 from the 18. Lagway takes the snap, quarterback draw, tried to go through the left side, churning, it's a big guy, and it's forward progress to just shy of the 15-yard line.
That was interesting because we, as you said, we motioned Jaden Ball out to go to an empty formation. They showed cover 0, meaning there was nobody in the middle of the field. They had 6 in the box. We only had 5 blockers, and it wasn't even like a quarterback draw. DJ just took the snap and took off running off tackle. Interesting call.
Yeah, and Napier questioning Lagway when he came to the near sideline. So Trey Smack now on for a field goal. This will be a 34-yard attempt just inside the left hash. 3 of 4 from this distance this season. 10 straight field goals made for Smack. And whistles and a flag.
Before the snap, delay a game. Offense. It's a 5-yard penalty. It remains 4th down.
And now a delay of game penalty to back it up. So now this is a 39-yard attempt. Dolman to hold. Snap back, the hole's down, kicks away, plenty of leg, and it's through. It's good, and the Gators lead by 6. 11 straight field goals made. Oh, you're right, flag down.
Personal foul, hands to the face, number 70 on the kicking team. That's a 15-yard penalty. It remains 4th down.
Oh, that's 20 yards in penalties now on back-to-back plays lining up for a field goal. It's on Damian George. So the degree of difficulty goes up even more now. And Doman is going to take a knee about the 44. This is going to be a 54-yard attempt. Snap back by Underwood. The hold for Doman. Kicks away. A lot of leg. And it is good. He got it. But he kicked it twice, right? The first time it was called back. So he just hit a 44-yarder, a 54-yarder, and now has to kick it off.
That 54-yarder, Sean, landed about 12 rows in the stands. It would have been good from 60 to 70.
Major shift by the offense. 4 guys move into position. 1st and 10 Bulldogs to the 25. Now another in motion to the left. Shapen turns, hands it off in the pistol to Booth. Booth running right, turns outside the numbers, and approaches and is brought down at the 31-yard line, gain of 6. Take Casey real quick. I see you down there underneath the crossbar. Did you have a good look at that smack field goal coming over you?
Tell you what, they had another 12 yards up the upright. I got to imagine that's good from 65.
He says he can hit it from that distance.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Draw play, hand it off up the middle to Booth, and he's got the first down. I'll move the chains as he's brought down to 36 by Brian Taylor and Jamari Lyons there in the box.
The old draw play, you just don't see that in college football much anymore.
2 to each side. Shotgun here on 1st and 10 to 36. Back to Shapen, fakes the handoff. Lyons fires down the right side. Layout catch by Brennan Thompson. The diving catch gets Mississippi State into the red zone. He beat freshman Bren Hanks III on the play.
Yeah, I mean, that was pretty good coverage, Sean. Basically, Shapen said, I'm throwing it deep. It was too high man. And Brennan Thompson is one of the fastest guys in America playing college football, and he made a great diving catch.
And have it 1st and 10 to the Gators 17 coming out of the 2-minute timeout. 13-7 Florida. Shapen hands it off. Booth in trouble, nowhere to go. I mean, ran into a wall at the line of scrimmage.
Is Billy going to take a timeout?
He is.
All right.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 upcoming.
Florida takes its 2nd timeout. Please reset the game clock to 1:51, please. 1:51, please, on the game clock.
And with that tempo that State runs, this will be their 40th play of the half for offensively. 4-0, 40. Shotgun with a tight end right, 2 in the stack to the right. Handed off to Booth, and Mbachu wraps him up and throws him down for a loss. He came through, almost untouched.
Florida takes their final timeout of the
Florida
half.
will stop play with 1:46 to go, Shane Matthews.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting now. The Gators, I think that was their last timeout.
It is. Booth on the left tip. Gators showing blitz, and a flag comes in. Movement up front.
False start. Offense, number 52. 5-yard penalty. It is 3rd down.
It's on one of these many, many transfers. Zach Owens, former Buffalo of Colorado. The right guard moving and backs it up 5 to the 22-yard line. The 23 to be exact. So 3rd down and 16 off the right hash. Snap back to Shapen. Pocket closing, throws left side, back of the end zone. He let him out of the back of the end zone. The catch made out of bounds by Glover, who then crashed into the ladders behind the end zone that'll be used for the Pride of the Sunshine at halftime. He appears to be okay, but a bad ball by Shapen, and the Gators are going to force State into a field goal opportunity.
Yeah, it was. He just threw it too far. It's also a good job by Ben Hanks III, knowing where they were on the football field, that ball would have been out of bounds.
So now a 42-yard attempt off the right hash by a left-footed kicker named Kyle Ferry. Snap back, rolls down, kicks away. It's got the leg, and it is no good. No good. And the Gators defense gets another stop. It's not like it was taller than the upright. It was in below the top of the upright.
It wasn't even questionable.
Handed off the ball, broken tackle at the line of scrimmage, running to his left. Only gets 2 yards. 1:30 left in the half. Restless Gators crowd wondering why Gators aren't dialing it up here. Up by 6. Clock running, 1:18 to go, no timeouts. Second down to the 25. Fake the handoff to Ball. Lagway to throw, throws underneath, crossing route caught by Hansen. Trucks the DB and gets a couple more after the catch. It's good for a good Greek moving and storage first down to the 33-yard line. Hansen had a touchdown taken away on what looked like a bad call, ruled incomplete back in the first quarter. 1st and 10 to 34. Handed off the Ball, running straight at the field. Crosses the 40-yard line. They're going to put a knee down at the 40. Kedrick Bingley Jones, defensive tackle, makes the stop. Clock at 46 seconds. Ball respotted. He's short of the line to gain, so 2nd and 3. Snap back to Lagway. Throws it right side. Out pattern to the tight end. Hansen makes the catch and gets out of bounds. That moves the chains. So first down Florida at the 47. Clock stopped at 35 seconds. Darion Gillette, out of their dime package, makes the tackle for State. Lagway 12 of 20 now. Wilson left. Brown right. Sturdivant now joins Brown and Hansen. Trips formation of the boundary. Off the right hash, Lagway takes the snap. Looking, climbs the pocket, scoots right, and it's to throw it away, out of bounds. Nothing downfield. 1, 2, 3 Mississippi State defensive backs, 20 yards downfield, 2 Gators receivers.
Yeah, they're in like a prevent defense. 3-man rush, dropping 8 into covers, trying to keep the ball in front of them. Gators need to find some way to get the ball to about the 40-yard line.
That's I'm thinking the same thing. That's the kick line with Trey Smack right now, especially in this building. Half a minute to go in the half. Bull at the back out. Ball motions left.
Got zone coverage.
3-by-2 set. Lagway on the shotgun. Pocket closing. Climbs the pocket. Sheds a tackler. Scoots left. Squares his shoulders. Gonna run. Got to get out of bounds. Does to the far sideline. So Lagway to the plus side of the field. Out of bounds at the 47. Ooh, I thought he had the 46.
Well, this is the best I think I've seen DJ with his mobility in the pocket and moving around.
Without a doubt. This season.
Yeah.
So 21 seconds remaining. Now, you got to get that field goal team in that fire situation at the ready with no timeouts.
Yeah, so obviously if we get a first down here, you want to clock it and then maybe run another play.
3rd and 4 from the 47. Hansen shuffling now, lines up just off right tackle. There are 4 receivers to the right. Snap back to Lagway. Lagway, pocket closing, guns it, and intercepted between the hash marks by Lanier. Another one for Lanier. 2 interceptions. And down at the Bulldog 43, Lanier gets the ball back for the Dogs with 17 seconds left.
Well, we didn't need that. Obviously now Mississippi State has 3 timeouts with 17 seconds. They only need probably 15 yards to get into field goal range.
So the turnover battle back in favor of the Bulldogs now. 10 interceptions in 7 games.
And he tried to throw like a little hitch route to Sturdivant in the slot, but he threw it late, and they jumped the route.
Shape and ready here between the hashes at his own 43. Takes the snap, waist high. Fires over the middle, incomplete. I mean, I don't even know if the tight end, Traore, was looking for the ball.
He wasn't.
He was the closest. When Shapen's missed today, he's missed big.
Yeah, he has. He was fortunate that ball wasn't intercepted.
The Gators so short-handed in the secondary, going to be tested here. 12 seconds remaining. 2nd and 10. State has all their timeouts. Traore, the tight end, shuffling to the left. Shapen takes the snap, looking right, pocket closing. Running to his left, wrapped up and sacked back in the 34-yard line by Cameron James. 3rd sack already by the Gators defense. And that's how the half's going to come to a close. So the Bulldogs will kick off left to right. Vernell Brown the 3rd, deepest to receive. Line drive is over his head and out of the back of the end zone. And so Lagway, Shane Matthews, back out here, 12 of 22 through 2 quarters. Brown and Sturdivant to the left, and Dallas Wilson to the right. Ball running back, and they'll fake the handoff to him. Lagway to throw, dumps it out to Ball, and it's off his fingertips. He was wide open at the 26. Left flat, but unable to come up with the catch. All right, Shane, if you were making halftime adjustments, anything come to mind?
Well, I like what we've done. I mean, we've moved the ball, Sean. Like you said, we almost have 300 yards of offense. It's just been crucial turnovers at bad times. Right there, we took a shot. We were taking a shot with a deep cross with a post over the top. Ball was your outlet in the flat. Probably should have caught it, but DJ could have put it right on him. 2nd and 10. Turning a handoff to Ball, running to the right. Breaks a tackle at the 27 to the right sideline and out of bounds. At about the 31-yard line. Ball's creeping up on 100 yards rushing. Jennings on the stop, the linebacker for State. Mississippi State has lost 14 straight SEC games, 0-2 this year. They're improved from a year ago. They used over 60 new players for second-year head coach Jeff Levy. Hansen motions to the right, 3rd and 4 at the 31 for the Gators. Mississippi State showing all-out blitz.
They bring 6. Lagway, bomb down the left side, looking for Wilson and missed him. Just overshot him at the 36. There was tight coverage on the play by Kelly Jones. That's been the matchup. Wilson versus Jones, and the Gators will punt here on the opening possession.
Yeah, just try to throw a go route against that blitz coverage 0. Not much separation there by Dallas Wilson down by our sideline.
Kelly Jones, a redshirt sophomore out of Clarksdale, Mississippi, has fared well against Wilson thus far. Tommy Doman on to punt. And the Gators go 3 and out on their opening possession here in the second half. Doman gets it away. And Evans calls for a fair catch at about the 25 of Mississippi State. They send 3 receivers right on a late shift. Running back is Booth, shaping to throw. Flag down as the catch is made by the tight end, Traore.
I don't think State was set.
No, I don't think so either. Referee.
Illegal shift on the offense, number 3 and number 0. 5-yard penalty. It is first down.
They're really casual about getting lined up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they are. They're casual, and then, of course, the quarterback's trying to snap it quickly. It's really on the quarterback. He's got to make sure all his skill guys are set before he snaps that ball.
Second penalty on the Bulldogs today. 1st and 15 now, back to the 20. Shaping in the pistol. Motion to the right. Swing it out to that motioning receiver. Catch made. And a shoe comes off with a wide receiver. Aiden Williams got hit so hard it blew his right tire off.
Don't throw it.
No. Shane Matthews said that, not me. Jaden Robinson put the big hit on him with the help of Ben Hanks. Gain of 3, 2nd and 12. Jet sweep, Evans, right to left. Oh, and he's wrapped up and thrown down back at the 20-yard line by Lagonza Hayward. Boy, he read that. Hayward steps up big time, and that's the 7th tackle for loss for the Gators defense.
Yeah, that was the jet sweep where we pitch it, or the quarterback pitches it to the receiver, and Hayward came out of nowhere. That was a tackle for loss.
3rd and 15 now. From the 20, trips right. Shapen looking that way, throws right side, caught. Thompson at the 30, then he retreated, and Miles Graham bottles him up. Stops the play officially at the 28. And just like the Gators, the Bulldogs will punt on their first possession of the half.
Bulldogs went backwards, but that was a good play. They brought Thompson in short motion, and he ran a deep out route. Shapen put it on him, but Miles Graham was there to make the play.
Ethan Pulliam to punt. Hit a 67-yard punt versus Tennessee a couple weeks back. Lefty sends it spiraling down the left side. Vernell Brown, the 3rd retreating, is going to get away from it, and this is going to be well placed. It's going to be inside the 10, and the Bulldogs will down this at about the 7. Woo. Flag down.
Illegal formation. 5 or more in the backfield on the kicking team. 5-yard penalty. It is 4th down.
Vernell Brown back at his 35. And Gators going to separate return instead. And another good punt off the left foot. That's going to be a better spot here for the Gators. It heads for the near sideline. It kicks. Lagway and the Gators up 13-7. Have it first and 10 of the 28. Out of the pistol, they'll hand it off to Ball. Ball started left, cuts back up toward the left hash marks. And a run out to the 32-yard line. Gain of 4 on the opening carry, and Jaden Ball now just a yard or two shy of 100 for the ball game.
Yeah, balls on the left hash, just ran outside zone to the left to our bench out of the pistol. Good start on first down.
Dallas Wilson motions right. He's wide right now. Brown on his left. Lagway in the shotgun. Takes the snap on second down. Quick throw out to the right side. Great catch at the 38 by Wilson. Broken down to 40. Up the right side across midfield. And into state territory. Brought down near the 44-yard line. Hunter Washington, the transfer from Florida State, made the tackle. But Wilson with a great catch and run.
Yeah, a lot going on there. They just ran a 6-yard out route into pressure. DJ threw a really good ball, and that was great, strong hands by Dallas Wilson.
Big shift here. 2 tight ends split out wide right. Vernell Brown, the third, behind him toward the boundary. Shotgun snap, swing it out to Brown. Tight ends blocking in front of him. Takes the catch, advances it along the far sideline. Where did he step out? And about the 38 of Mississippi State. Washington again on the tackle.
Just a wide receiver screen, just as good as an outside run play, but you get the ball into an electric playmaker's hands. Good pickup on first down.
I like the 2 tight ends are the guys blocking for him too. Big boys. 10 minutes and 5 seconds left in the third. 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line of State. Brown motions to the left slot. Out of the pistol, Lagway ready for the snap on the right hash. Turns, fakes the handoff. Up, pressure coming. Down he goes. First sack for Mississippi State.
You got to think there was a bust up front because nobody touched the Mississippi State defender. I'm not sure who it was coming off the edge.
Isaac Smith, who's their strong safety, and they tried to chip him with Harris, and it just didn't work. 3rd and 8 as a result. Gators on 3rd down today, 2 of 7. 1 of 11 last week. State's had a sack now in all 7 of their games.
We need to get going. Billy's got to call timeout. They try.
3rd and long, Lagway to throw. Blitz coming. Lagway jump pass to the right. Hansen went down to make a catch. Did he get it? Where's the ruling? No good. Incomplete. And the Gators will punt.
Yeah, that play there, we stood at the line of scrimmage way too long, and I saw Coach Napier trying to run down to get a timeout.
Number 76 is now wearing 82.
But DJ snapped it right before it hit 0.
So Doman on to punt. He's going to try and stick this inside the 10. Evans back for the Bulldogs at his own 8. This will be along the right hash on 4th and 8. Line of scrimmage is the State 42. Snap back to Doman. Kicks it end over end. This is going to bounce between the 10 and 15. No, fielded, fair catch. Secured by Evans near the 13-yard line. 13-7 Florida's State begins this drive on their own 13-yard line. Shaping a quarterback, Booth behind him in the pistol. Handed off to Booth, running left side. Miles Graham steps up and drives him back from the line of scrimmage. I mean, carried him all the way to the end zone. Forward progress to the line of scrimmage.
That was a clinic for a tackling drill.
Yeah,
right
it was.
There.
I mean, Miles Graham. All right, partner, this is the 9th drive for State. Gators have kept State from scoring on the last 7. I got some numbers that talk about the game in the mud here in a second. 2nd and 10. Chapin gives it up to Booth, who runs to his left. Better run this time out to the 18-yard line. So in these drives, Shane, 8 for the Gators. This is drive 9 for State. Both teams averaging time possession about 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Nobody's held it very long. Nobody's sustained a drive. Average number of plays, 5 and 6 on each of these drives for the game. Chapin on big 3rd down. Throws out of the pocket of the right side. Caught by Evans. Spins around Hayward and gets across the 30. First down, Mississippi State. That's several catches where a guy's come to the ball, made a catch, and circled the defender.
Yeah, that was like a 1-yard route on that out route. Chapin put it right on him, but then he reversed field to pick up the first down.
On first down, they'll hand it off to Booth. Running left, got a hole. And gets the second level here for a gain out to the 38-yard line. Gain of 7 on the play. Aaron Childs and Miles Graham make the tackle. As I mentioned, Allen's the leading tackler. Graham right behind him now with 7 tackles for the Gators. Off play action. Shapen throws right side. Coming back to it on the near sideline is Thompson. He makes the catch and moves the chains again. Flowers, the freshman cornerback, has got his hands full.
Yeah, good protection. They had a 7-man protection. Just Brennan Thompson was the outside receiver to our sideline. Just ran like a 12-yard stop. And Shapen put it right on him for the first down.
Yeah, and now they'll spot it at the 47 of the Bulldogs. This drive started at the 13. 2-by-2 set. Shapen on the shotgun. Stands straight up, hands it off to Booth, and they blow it up in the backfield. The Gators get 3 defenders in there. Hayward's one of them. Probably the primary guy. Tyreek Sapp also there. But Shapen takes his snap, standing as straight up and in the best posture available, and then stood there to wait to hand it off.
Yeah, it was a very delayed draw play. We brought Lagonza Hayward off the slot, but the big guys up front got great penetration.
Loss on the play of 4, second and 14. Trips left, single right. Shapen fakes the handoff, pocket closing, down he goes. Jaden Robinson, Kofi Asar shoved the blocker into the quarterback to knock him down.
Yeah, was it the right tackle that got shoved into and Shapen went down? Gators played a too-high, 2-man look. Safeties were really deep trying to keep everything in front. Very good pass rush by the Gators.
Another sack for Florida. 5 on the game. 4 to be exact, 10 tackles for loss. 5 minutes remaining in the quarter. 13-7 Gators. Third down and 21 from the 36. Handed off to Booth, running right. Turns north and south. First down now. Gets to midfield. I saw the first marker, the original start to this series, and that'll make it 4th and 7 with the nose of the football on the 50.
There's no way they're snapping this.
4th and 7 on the 50, and they're lining up. Tight end motions back to the formation. 3-by-1 set. Gators almost jumped. It's exactly what State wants them to do. Shift the tight end to the left. Play clock winding down to 8. Shapen, deep shotgun. Takes the snap, punts it. A little quick punt here. That's going to bounce and take a State roll inside the 10. Are you kidding me? Shapen backed up deep in that shotgun and literally hit a pitching wedge that ends up at the Gators' 7-yard line.
Yeah, a little pooch punt by Blake Shapen. They executed that extremely well.
2 weeks from now, Florida, Georgia in Jacksonville. Gators lead at 13-7. DJ Lagway and the Gators begin this drive of their own 7. Oh, awkward snap.
There?
Plus, to play in Lagway has to throw it away over the Mississippi State bench. That's coming out of a timeout.
It was almost like we snapped it and nobody was ready.
Yeah.
And we had to just fire it out of bounds.
There is no intentional grounding. The quarterback was outside the pocket.
He was not, but okay. 3:56 to go in the third quarter. 13-7. What pocket are you looking at? 2nd and 10 at the 7. Single right, way out right from the left hash. Lagway out of the pistol. Hands it off to Ball. Ball made a man miss. He's loose and out across the 20-yard line. First down, Gators. Good Greek Moving and Storage, your superhero movers. Sponsor the Gators moving the chains here on the run by Ball, who's over 100 yards rushing for the 4th time in his career, 3rd time this season.
We had a lot of guys in the phone booth there, and it was cover 1. Once Jaden Ball got through the 2nd level, a lot of room to run.
First and 10 officially at the 20. Jackson motion left, now back right. Lagway getting everybody where he wants him. Now wants Brown to come back and motion back to where he was. Now motion Brown across. Fake the jet sweep. Hand it off to Ball. Got through the left side. Turning toward the 30 to the near side numbers and brought down for another explosive run to the 32-yard line tackled by Jerron Manning.
Inside zone play out of the pistol, and Jaden Ball busted it outside. Great acceleration. Another first down for the Gator offense.
Jaden's career high is 124 yards set today, eclipsing his former 111 performance against Texas. First and 10 Gators from the 32-ish. Handed off to Ball, runs into a crowd, rides the back of a couple of guys, and has it out to the 37. So a gain of 5 on the carry for Jaden Ball.
The Gators lined up in an unbalanced look to the right, and that was like a counter or either a power play where they block down and pull the right guard. Jaden Ball just following him up in the hole. Another good play on first down.
8.6 yards per carry now for Ball, who gets a breather. Katie Daniels is checked in. 2:07 to go in the third quarter. 13-7 Florida, now at their own 37. Lagway motions Jackson out to the right, takes a shotgun snap, fakes the handoff, steps right, fires. Incomplete. At Vernell Brown, the third at midfield. He collided with Hunter Washington. Both guys bounced off of each other, and the ball's incomplete.
Yeah, Vernell just ran like a 12-yard curl route. State was playing zone, and one of the underneath defenders, I think, got a hand on it right before it got to Vernell Brown, the third.
And then the collision. Eesh. 3rd and 5 at the 37. Florida on third down, 2 of 7. Trips right with Dallas Wilson in motion back to the formation. Lagway to throw, drops back, pumps, now throws, crossing around, caught by Dallas Wilson at the 45-yard line. Or nope, Vernell Brown the third, who's shaken up. Shoulder got the wind knocked out of him.
Yeah, one of them. We got man coverage. We ran a lot of mesh concept where we had Gators crossing one another. And that was a really good catch by Vernell Brown, kind of a high throw behind him.
Yeah, I think he's trying to get his air in the bench area, Shane. So 1st and 10, Gators at their own 46. Tank Hawkins checks in for him and motions to the right. Lagway fakes the handoff, runs it on the middle, caught the 40 by Sturdivant. He gets 4 more after the catch, ends up being brought down at the 35 of Mississippi State between the hashes by Brumfield.
Yeah, that's the RPO there, stick it in the tailback's belly, and then Sturdivant just had one-on-one coverage running in the skinny post. Good throw by DJ.
Sturdivant, 4 catches now on the day. 1st and 10 at the State 35-yard line. Gators lead by 6 with 42 seconds left in the third. Lagway claps for the snap, shotgun, fake the handoff, threw it as he was getting hit down the right side. It's caught at the 11-yard line. Out of bounds is TJ Abrams after getting a dime by Lagway to the 9-yard line. Beat Jet Jefferson on the play. How about that for the first catch of the day for TJ Abrams?
Yeah, good route by TJ, just man coverage, cover 1 high press. DJ gave him a good drop shot, and he did a good job putting his hands up at the last minute. 1st and goal for the Gators, just shy of the Bulldog 9 here in the one blood, big red bus blood zone. Red zone, that too. You read it next time. I have a hard enough time reading the Modelo one.
That's going to do it for the third quarter. Lagway and the Gators are 1st and goal at the State 9-yard line. Off the right hash. Lagway motions Trey Wilson, turns, hands it off to Ball, running to the right side. Broken tackle at the 5 and brought down at the 3. Ball's having a career day right now, and Nick Mitchell was the only thing that kept Ball into the end zone again for the second time.
Jayden took himself out there.
Pointing at his shoulder a little bit here. We'll get Tate Casey on that. Daniels in a running back on the left hip. Now from the 3. Lagway hands it off to Daniels. Straight ahead and a weight room run. We'll have him just shy of the goal line, about down at the 1-yard line. Daniels still looking for his first touchdown. And the Gators will face 3rd and goal at the 1.
Bringing in an extra offensive lineman.
The Gators have not scored in the fourth quarter in 4 straight games. They've been outscored 30-0 in the fourth. And a hockey line change sub for Mississippi State. Brought on all new defensive linemen. 3rd and goal at the 1. They'll spread them out. Tight splits up front. Daniels will take a direct snap here. Motion Jackson left to right. Daniels takes the snap. Up the middle. In the end zone. Touchdown. Gators.
Wildcat action. Faked the jet sweep, and he just hit it up in the A-gap. Very well blocked. And the Mississippi boy gets a touchdown against the school that's very close to where he grew up.
No doubt. That's where they work on the 2-point play. Ball's going to split out as a receiver to the left. Flag.
I think we got too many dudes on the field.
How many do we have?
It looks like a lot.
Legal substitution on the offense, 12 in the formation.
12.
5-yard penalty. 12. It is first down. Correction, try down.
Hey, we tried, though.
Yep. Tried what?
Sneak in that extra guy.
Okay. Bowman to hold. Smack ready. Good snap by Underwood, and the extra point is good. Trey Smack to kick it off left to right. Most of the time it's through the end zone, and this time it did not stay in bounds. It goes out of bounds at 3, so it'll come out to the 35. Chapin takes the shotgun snap at the 35, hands it off. Booth, or beg your pardon, the freshman advancing a good run out around the left end. Xavier Gayton out of Brookhaven. Finally ushered out of bounds by Ben Hanks, but a good run for Gayton.
Yeah, really good run. A good job by the Mississippi State offensive line just getting their heads on the right side of the Gator defense to allow him to get outside.
Play action on 1st and 10. Chapin dials it up down the middle. Sliding catch at the 7 made by Brennan Thompson. Their deep threat does it again. He beat Javari Flowers, and it's 1st and goal for Mississippi State.
Well, Gators didn't have anybody in the middle of the field for some reason, and Javari Flowers, I mean, he's on an island by himself. We got to have somebody in the middle of the field, deep safety to help him out.
Quick snap. Handed off to Gayton. Started straight, bounced out to his right, and got to the 6. 2nd down and goal. Gain of about a yard or 2. Cameron James on the tackle. State has not scored since the opening drive of the football game. Gators will sub. Hayward comes in for Caraway. They're holding the State offense up. 2nd and goal. From the 6. Thompson in all kinds of motion back to the formation. Fake the jet to him. Throw it out to the right flank to the running back. Made the catch, but kept out of the end zone by Alfonso Allen Jr., who has double-digit tackles. It'll make it 3rd and goal at the 1.5. They went to Booth. He was open, but closed down by Allen. 3rd down. Chapin takes the snap, hands it off. Booth straight ahead is in. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Yeah, that's what they do. They go so fast, Sean, you can't get lined up, and sometimes they don't even block anybody. And the running back just finds a crease and dives forward into the end zone.
Makes you wonder if they're even set, frankly. Ferry for the extra point. Snap back, and the good hold results in a good PAT. Jaden Baugh is back deep, and as the kickoff is not returnable. Hits the end line. 1st and 10 Gators leading 20-14 from their own 25. They're moving left to right. From the left hash, Lagway in the shotgun. With 3 to his right, takes the snap. Takes the handoff to Ball. Boots right, throws, crossing around, caught by the tight end Hansen. Wrapped up and brought down after making the catch at the 32-yard line by Rylan Lanier.
It's a crossing route by Hayden Hansen coming from left to right. DJ faked and rolled right. Good accurate throw with the guy on the back of Hayden Hansen.
Gain of 8, 2nd and 2. State just got an extra man off the field in time. Trey Wilson and Dallas Wilson, same side to the left of Lagway. Double tight right with Hansen and Amir Jackson. Ball on the pistol with Lagway, who motions Trey Wilson across. Turn handed off to Ball. Moves to his left. He had room to run to his left, but he stayed in close to the formation. Moves the chains, though. Brought to you by Good Greek Moving and Storage to the 36-yard line. Tackle made by Hunter Washington. Shane, if he just runs left, he's gone.
Yeah, he cut it back right into the Mississippi State defender. Sean, this is an important drive. You know, it's only a 1-score game right now. If we can at least get a field goal, it's a 9-point game, two-score game.
Trey Wilson wide left, Dallas Wilson wide right. Lagway takes the snap, drops back to throw, scoots to his right, guns it to the 48. There's a collision. Where's the flag? There's a flag all the way back at the 36, but the collision against Amir Jackson by Isaac Smith should have drawn a flag. My goodness. Should be 2 pass interference calls here.
Personal foul, blindside block.
Oh, come on.
Defense, number 7.
All right.
15-yard penalty, results in a first down.
Zachary Tillman, a linebacker.
You don't see that called on the defense very often.
No.
Well, it was on Hayden Hansen. I'm not sure.
That one's a mystery.
He kind of ran into the Mississippi State defender. We'll take it, though.
Sure. To the plus side of the field. 1st and 10 Gators at the state 49-yard line. On the right hash. Here comes Trey Wilson in motion. Handed off to Ball. Started left. Cuts back up the middle. He'll only get about a yard to the 48. 2nd and 9 upcoming. Brandon Jennings out of Jacksonville makes the tackle for Mississippi State. Sandalwood High School. Trey Wilson now on the left side of the formation with Abrams, who has one big catch today. A big one. 2nd and 9. Spotted on the Gator head logo in between the hashes. Slaughter calls out the mic. Slaughter ready to snap. It does into the pistol. Give the ball, spins off one man, and then gets stood up at the 46. Gains 2 more. Nick Mitchell. Is this a heavy box by State, Shane?
Yeah, it was a heavy box. We didn't block it well. They had a guy come clean. That's why Ball had to do that little spin move. But this is a big 3rd down in the game right here, being a 1-score game.
Gators are 4 of 9 on 3rd down tonight. 20-14 Florida, 9:26 and counting in the 4th quarter.
Cover 0, or either they're going to bail out, but it looks like cover 0 to me.
2-by-2 set. Lagway takes the snap. They blitz. He throws left side. It's off Abrams' fingers. He was open at the 35. And a flag down as Lagway got drilled. Boy, Lagway got it away in a hurry.
Yeah.
Ball should have been caught. And now, I think you're right, Shane.
Jeff Levy's not happy with it.
No.
Personal foul, roughing the passer with targeting. Number 7 on the defense. The previous play is under further review.
That's 2 big penalties on this drive against Zachary Tillman out of Florence, Mississippi. He's one of their dudes. Oh, yeah. That's roughing the passer and leading head high.
I wish I was still playing, though. It is roughing the passer, but he didn't drive him into the ground or anything like that. Good call by the officials. You know, they came with cover 0 there, Sean. We had an opportunity to make a big play. Coleman Hutzler, their defensive coordinator, was here at one time under, I think, Will Muschamp's staff.
Ruling on the field. It is targeting. It is upheld. Number 7 is disqualified from the contest. 15-yard penalty, first down.
Yeah, 27 tackles for Tillman coming into today. A sack, 3 tackles for loss, a pick, and a quarterback hit. And this latest hit is illegal. And Tillman is ejected for targeting at 9:12 to go in the 4th quarter. What a big pickup for the Gators, Shane Matthews. 1st and 10 at the Bulldog 31.
Yeah, it's critical here. We get points, right? Touchdown would be outstanding, but you got to at least have a field goal attempt on this series.
Gators with 7 points in this 4th quarter, snapping that drought that went 4 games without scoring in the 4th quarter. Lagway between the hash marks and the pistol with Jaden Ball. The motion Jackson, the tight end, to the right. He'll lead block. Toss sweep right side. Ball sheds one man, and then he's shouldered out of bounds near the 30. And Ball, who was averaging 8.6 yards per carry earlier, has had a tougher time running the football now. That tackle made by Isaac Smith.
Ball on the right hash. We just ran the old toss sweep out of the pistol. Mississippi State did a good job stringing it out. The ball was forced out of bounds.
2nd and 9. Lagway with a pair to his left, 2 to his right, and both of those guys on his right are tight ends. That's toward the boundary. George and Harris, the guards. Play fake. Lagway climbs the pocket. Shuffles to his left, looking for a friend, throws it toward the receiver, pass interference. Dallas Wilson was sticking at the 21-yard line, and Kelly Jones has been in a battle with Wilson all day. We get called for pass interference, and Jeff Levy is red hot at the officials, but he was being held. Oh my gosh. This might be offensive pass interference on Dallas Wilson.
Pass interference, offense, number 6. That's a 15-yard penalty. Big play, second down.
Holy cow.
I want to see a replay.
Yeah, me too. Kelly Jones and Dallas Wilson have been in an entertaining matchup all night. This clearly looked like it should have been on Jones, at least in real time. Got a replay?
There wasn't a whole lot there by either one of them, really.
Now the Gators offense is trying to get the crowd who's booing the officials to quiet down. They got to operate here now after the penalty for 2nd and 23 at the 44. There have been some odd calls today. Lagway out of the pistol, takes the snap, handed off to Ball, stood up, and brought down. Loss of a yard to the 45-yard line. It's going to set up 3rd and 24.
Sean, what did we say earlier? The line to gain for a field goal attempt is around the 40-yard line?
Yes, sir.
All right, we need to get, 35, 40-yard line here to give Trey Smack a chance to put us up by 9.
3rd and 24 at the 45. Gators lead by 6. Both teams trying to get personnel right. Sturdivant comes in, trips left for the Gators. Signal to the right.
We're going to have to call timeout.
Play clock at 4. Officials will let him play. Lagway takes the snap in time. Drops back to throw. Rolls to his right. Throws underneath the ball. Made a man miss at the 42. Got inside the 40. And breaks another tackle to get to the 35-yard line. So you're at the kick line now, or inside of it, Shane, and Trey Smack's going to come out and try and make this a 9-point game.
Yeah, that was a good job. There was nothing going to be open, right? 3rd and a mile. Check it down. Give your kicker a chance here to put you up by 2 scores. That whole substitution thing drives me insane.
It does me too. If the defense is allowed to sub, you should hold the play clock. That's just
right.
So this will be a 53-yard attempt off the right hash toward the south end zone. Tolman to hold. Smack good from 54 earlier. Good snap. Good hold. Kicks away. Has the distance. Plenty of distance. It's good. Trey Smack does it again. 23-14 now. Florida leads Mississippi State. Smack on the approach. Will send this through the back of the end zone. The scoring drive, Shane Matthews, 8 plays, 40 yards, 5 minutes and 8 seconds.
By kicking it and making it, now Mississippi State has scored twice with a little over 6 minutes left in the ballgame.
All right, from the 25, Shapen off play action, throws a dart, post pattern over the middle, catch made, and a big hit delivered to Evans, who hangs on to it. Play out to the 45, gain of 20, first down Mississippi State. Shapen going to work here against a depleted secondary, to say the least. On 1st and 10, Shapen, straight drop. Lyons throws right side, broken up. At midfield, Chavari Flowers, the freshman corner, defending their big play threat, Thompson. And incomplete to make it 2nd and 10.
Yeah, a lot of freshmen in the back end today playing. That was a good play by Flowers.
Shapen 17 of 24 for 260. Motion the tight end. He'll stay in the block. And they'll hand it off to Booth straight ahead between the tackles. Gain of 3 to the Bulldog 48-yard line. Total offense, Florida 451 yards. Mississippi State 364. 23-14 the score. Trips right. Shapen hands it off. Booth bounced off the man. He's loose. 40-35. Flag down. And he runs out of bounds on the near sideline of the 23. This is coming back.
That was a really late flag.
Yeah. Got a hold at the 44 of the Gators. this isn't a hold, I'm eating my hat.
Holding on the offense. Number 8, 10-yard penalty. Replay, third down.
Traore, the tight end, keeps my hat on my head.
Well, you got to think right now Mississippi State is third and long. They're going to go for it because they don't have enough time left in this ball game.
5:50 and counting. So 3rd and 10, officially at the 46 of State. Shaping in the shotgun. 2-by-2 set, and the running back now is Xavier Gayton on his left hip. Shaping takes the snap, slings it out to the right for Evans. Gators grab him and drop him for a loss of 5. Back to the 40-yard line. Hayward came in clean to mop him up.
Well, I assume they're still going to go for it.
4th and 16 from their own 40, and they are going for it. Just over 5 minutes to play. Clock running. Trips left, tight end right. Shaping for the right hash. Takes the snap. Gators bring 4. Shaping. Throws left side. Coming back. Made. Catch made by Thompson. Broke a tackle and got to the line to gain. You got to be kidding me. First down, Mississippi State at the Florida 44. Thornton was beat.
That can't happen.
They convert 4th and 16. Timeout and a flag.
Yeah, their receiver was moving again while they're trying to snap the ball.
False start on the offense. Not all 11 players got set before the snap. 5-yard penalty. It is first down.
Yeah, way out on the right. Furthest from the formation. The false start. So that'll put it on the Florida 49-yard line. 9-point game. Gators have scored 10 points in the 4th quarter. Trips right to the field side, single to the boundary. Crowd really letting him have it now. Shotgun snap back to Shapin. Hand it off. Bursting through his booth. Broke 2 tackles, and then Allen finally drove him into the turf at the Gator 38-yard line.
Just a quick hitter in the A gap right up the middle. Booth hit it very, very quickly. A good game by Mississippi State.
Fonzo Allen, career high 13 tackles. Shapin throwing left side. In and out of the hands of Mosley. Incomplete on the near sideline. Defended there by Jamrock Grimsley, the Tampa Catholic product. Breaks the play up. 3rd and 4 facing Mississippi State, who's 6 of 13 on 3rd down. Man coverage for the Gators. 2-by-2 set, tight end to the right, so 3-by-2. Shaping the throw. Good pocket, throws over the middle. Caught, first down State to the 20. 15 to the 10. Down at the 9 is the tight end, Seydou Traore. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, just a good design on their part. We played 2-man, and their tight end was matched up on Jaden Robinson. He just went up there, ran a little hitch, and then an under route, and was wide open.
First and goal at the 9. Graham banged up, leaves the field. Shapin hands it off to Booth between the tackles, and he is brought down after a gain of about 2 to the 7. Their starting left tackle, Jacoby Jackson, lost his helmet. He has to come off. Gators are going to bring Caraway and Sapp onto the field, subbing for Bet Mbachu. Second and goal at the 8. 3 minutes remaining. Trips right in the triangle tight. Off the left hash, Shapin fires. Back left corner. Caught. Shoved out of bounds. Good. It's for touchdown. Are you kidding me? Aiden Williams either got a foot in or was shoved out. It was close.
We need another replay. We needed a lot of replays tonight.
You're not kidding. Flip a coin on these. And the crowd seeing a replay says no touchdown. Allen was the defender. And on the replay, he's out. His right foot comes down in the white paint. And we're going to get a booth-initiated review here of the play.
A touchdown. The previous play is under further review.
This is going to be incomplete.
Should be.
Yes. Well, you're right.
After review, the player's foot was down out of bounds. Therefore, it's an incomplete pass. It'll be third down at the 8-yard line.
Thompson, wide right. Evans in the slot to the right. The two favorite receivers for Blake Shapen. Two more receivers to the left. 2x2 with a running back Booth. Snap back to Shapen, looking to throw. Throws, backside of the end zone, incomplete. Flag on the play. The flag is near Ben Hanks, who was not the defender on the intended receiver.
Pass interference, defense, number 29. By rule, the ball will be placed at the 2-yard line. It is first down.
What a day. New set of downs, first and goal at the 2. The ball was thrown behind Aiden Williams. Back left end zone. Nowhere near where the penalty was. First and goal at the 2, Shapen in the shotgun. Drops back to throw, pressure coming, flushed out, scrambling to his right. Throws out of bounds to the near side. Beyond the pylon. The intended receiver was again number 11, Aiden Williams, and he was defended by Bryce Thornton.
Good pressure by the Gator front there. Getting to Blake Shapen, forced him out of the pocket to scramble left and just had to throw it away.
Second and goal now at the 2. Gators lead is 9. 2:36 on the clock. One of the things Napier talked about this week, we've got to be a better team down the stretch, either closing with a lead or coming back. To the line, the Bulldogs. Hand it off. Booth broke a tackle and got in. Touchdown, Mississippi State with 2:32 to go. Kyle Ferry for the extra point. The snap and the hold are clean, and the kick is good. They're going to head and kick it through the back of the end zone. So no return, and they'll make the Gators start this drive at the 25. No Vernell Brown III. No Aiden Mizell. Motion Jackson left to right. Handed off to Ball. 27, 28 to the 29 through the left side of the formation. Gain of 4. And that should take us to the 2-minute timeout unless Jeff Lebby uses one of his 3 timeouts.
Interesting. That's probably some analytic study of when to take your timeout. So he's going to let it go all the way down.
Motion Jackson with him. Handed off to Ball. Made a man miss. Gets ahead almost to the line to gain. He's a yard short. Spotted at the 34-yard line. Brought down on the play.
Timeout, Mississippi State.
Snap back. Fake the handoff, rolling right. Lagway sacked. He's sacked at the 27-yard line. Oh my.
Well, that's the play that we've run in this situation many times.
Mississippi State, their second of the half.
State will use their second timeout. They brought a linebacker in. And they had backside pursuit as well.
They had it covered like a blanket.
And Lagway had a man wide open at the State 45-yard line. Wide open. Doman to punt on 4th and 8 at the 27. Doman hammers this one. Fair catch called for and secured at about the State 28-yard line. It is a 2-point lead for the Gators, and Mississippi State gets it back with 1:39 to go and 1 timeout at their disposal. 20 of 30 on the day. 2x2, now 3x2. Shapen, quarterback draw, up the middle and room to run. 40, 45, and knocked down by Allen at the 46 of Mississippi State. Clock stops. They set the chains, now wind it. 90 seconds to play. Trips right, single left. Shapen takes the snap. Pocket closing, flushed out. Rolling to his right, chased by James. Throws, caught by Evans for a gain of just a couple at the 48-yard line. Covered up by Hayward. So gets out of bounds. The clock stops at 1:15 to play. 2nd and 9 now at the State 47. Gators leading by 2. 2 in a stack to the right. 2 spread out to the field side. Off the right hash, Shapen to throw. Gunzak, incomplete. Right side numbers broken up by Flowers on a pass intended for Thompson.
Yeah, he tried to throw a curl route, threw it a little low and inside. Tough catch. Big play right here. I'm really surprised Mississippi State didn't call a run play on like 1st or 2nd down.
It's 3rd and 9 at the 47. 1:10 to play. 4 receivers. Running back next to Shapen the shotgun. Takes the snap. Pump fake. Dumps it off underneath. Booth with a catch to midfield to the 45 to the 43. 1st down Mississippi State by a yard.
He's got a lot of wiggle to him in open space.
Well, he does.
My goodness.
They get 10 yards on the completion. Tackled by James. 1 minute remaining. Snap back, trips right formation. Shapen throws right side. Coming back to make the catch is Evans. And he's down at the 37-yard line. Hayward on the tackle.
They're in field goal range.
They are now, and they have a timeout. 5 wide, pass right side, caught. 1st down State to the 29-yard line. Alfonso Allen made the tackle. Now we got an injured Bulldog at the end of the play.
Timeout for an injured offensive player.
2 to each side off the right hash. 1st and 10 to the Florida 29. Bull at the book, the back out. Shapen, flushed out. Runs forward, dropped at the line of scrimmage. Jaden Robinson makes a big play defensively for the Gators. The ball stays along that right hash.
Timeout, Mississippi State. 30-second timeout.
Partner, there's your final timeout call by Mississippi State, stopping the clock at 29 seconds remaining. 2nd and 10 at the 29. They have that down to spike it after this next play. Shapen to throw. Intercepted! Intercepted at the 28-yard line. Oh my gosh, Mekhi Barrow just picked off Shapen with 21 seconds to go. The 6'4", 349-pound tackle just ripped it out of the air and may have won the game for the Gators. Up by 2 with 21 seconds to play.
Can we get a replay?
Victory formation for the Gators. Lagway takes the snap, takes a knee. Chomp this one up for the Gators.
All right, here we go.
Here's the replay.
Oh, he's dropped. Oh, my goodness, what a play. You don't see big dudes make that very often. We came with a zone blitz. He dropped into coverage. And not only, he had to like twist his body to catch it. Phenomenal play by 93.